My dear friends, welcome back. In this lecture, I am going to teach you about while loops. So first we are going to see what is the difference between while loop and for loop and why while loop is better compared to for loop. So the limitation of for loop is that you have to know how many times loop is going to be run, the exact number. But in while loop, it is not conditions, it's not necessary. For example, you can see here a code. It will check the user guess. So if the user guess is right, it will give you the output. If it not, then it will give another message that your number is smaller or number is greater, like that. So here you don't know exact number. A user can guess a number right in first guess, maybe second, third, or maybe on 15 guess. So you cannot know exact number of times loop is going to be executed. So for such condition you can use a while loop. Now the syntax of a while loop is just same as a C language, and if you don't know or not familiar with C language, then don't worry, I will explain it. So we start with a keyword while, and with keyword and after while the condition of while loop will always come. Remember that initialization of your variable is done before the while loop, so I just done before while loop, so n is equal to 0, and the increment of your variable has to be done in the loop. If you forget it, then your loop is going to be run infinite time. Now this is one drawback of while loop. If you did any small mistake, your loop go in infinite state. It just rotate and rotate it. While in for loop, that case never happens. We will see in this lecture. So let's first run our program. So here you notice that this time I written a script, and the upper part is dark by light yellow color and below part is white. If I click here, it become dark. And the reason behind is that I divided my script in sections. So declare a section, you can done it by using 2% symbols like this. If you use 1% symbol, it means comments. But if you use 2, then it means declaring a section in a script. So now here, if we just hit run button, it is going to run whole script. But if I just want to run this part only, then I click here, and here you can see the run section button. Click it. So run section. Now it's asking me an integer or positive integer. So let's say just try in wrong guesses. Let's say 9. Number is larger, so let's try a small one. Let's say 3. Number is small. Let's go a little bit bigger. 4. Still smaller. Let's go for 5. Oh yeah, my guess is correct, right? So this is while loop will work. Now let's come to down part of a section. This program will do the same thing which is done by upper program, but the new part is that condition I given to the while loop. Here I put while loop in infinite condition by giving a value 1. If you want to run your while loop in infinite time, you can just do it by entering a 1 in parenthesis. So now the second question is how I am going to come back of the loop when I want to. I can do it by using break statement. So here first, if it is greater than number or larger number, then we print number is larger. If it's smaller, then we print number is smaller. But if it is neither smaller neither greater or larger, it means it's equal. So you come out to the loop and print, then your guess is correct. So let's run this section. So asking me a number, let's say for 9, let's say 3, let's say 7, let's go for smaller, let's say 5. So my number is correct. Now let's say the number, let's say 9. Now again try it. Okay, this time let's use 5 first. Number is smaller, 10. Number is larger, so let's try a little bit small. Let's say 8. Still small. Let's go into it up 9, and the number is correct. Now Let's move to our next example. Here we go. So I written this program in such a way that it only adds positive numbers from a given vector. And remember that this function is for vector, not for matrix. So don't try to give a matrix as an input argument. So let's first create a, I think already I created, no, not a create, okay. So let's first create a one vector, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This I just created only positive vector. Let's try our function is working or not. Oops, my mistake. Yeah, it's working. For instance, now let's give some negative variables. Let's give -4 and right, and it go into infinite state. Let's come back. You can always come back from such a condition by using Control C button. So hit Control C and you are out of the program if you ever stuck such type of loop. So where did I did mistake? Let's use our debugger to find it. So that's just my breakpoint put here, and let's run again. Okay, first one I can't able to see my variables. That's okay. So n is 1, x is 0, and a is given by input arguments 1, 2, 3, -4 and 5. It's look like okay. First one is 1, so it's greater than 0, so it's go to else part and add it. Okay, increment n. Second one is 2, again it's greater than 0, so add it and increment n again. Now third one is 3, so go to else part, again add it, increment, and now the condition applied is -4, so it's going to in if not in else state. And here I did my mistake, I got it quite even. So here there is a new word or keyword, I say it's a continue. Continue is just like a break statement. The difference between continue and break statement is that when you execute break statement, it just kick you out from the loop, while continuation it only skip one round of one loop. So for example, if I running the loop, if I encounter continuous statement, at that time, at that moment, I stop running that loop and start it again from next step. Now here my mistake is that I increment n after continue. So as I encounter continue, it just start the run again and never increase, that always remain at -4. So let's put it here and save it, and let's see our program is running or not. Yep, it is running. Let's try a few more example. Let's say b is equal to -5, let's say 3, 8, -9, -10, -25 and 2. Let's put it b. So yeah, it's working. 8 plus 2 10 plus 10 plus 3 13. So yeah, answer is correct. So in this lecture we see the while loop, we see the difference between while loop and for loop. We encounter continuous statement, break statement, and see the section in scripts. So here I conclude my session. See you next lecture. Goodbye.